welcome back to another video. I am the Gaming Kennel, and today we're going to be playing, the Stanley Parabole, not Paradox, or Parabox, Parabox, the Stanley Parabole, the, Ultra Deluxe Edition, I believe that's what it is. So I don't want any subtitles. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so have you played the Stanley Parabole before? So I actually did play this game, not obviously not this one since this is brand new. Ow, hit my mic, sorry. But I played the original Stanley Parabole a long time ago to myself, but that was many years ago. And I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything from then. So I'm just gonna say no. Okay. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. It's barely visible. Yeah. My current time, it is 2:30, I believe. $2:30. Okay, so note accessibility settings. Access to the main menu. Cool. I don't know why the game needs to know our time. That's interesting. Also, yeah, this is way different. This looks nicer. I mean, I remember maybe like slightly some stuff from the older game, but not everything. Let's adjust a couple of settings here. All right, so begin game. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Never. Oh, by the way, so
this is the story of a man named Stanley.
Guess I'll just listen to
Stanley
this
worked
first.
for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-burning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Well, Stanley has issues.
He had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Or was he?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would
Stanley
forever
Parabole.
change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yeah, so like I said, I played this game a long time ago, but I don't really remember anything. I don't remember much, rather. Some good news. So I just finished school actually this week. I finished college for good, and I'll be graduating next week, which is going to be sweet. But that also means that I will actually be able to upload more videos regularly. So that's good. I can actually start doing stuff again. That's going to be fun. It feels like Stanley's a little floaty. I think there's... What happens if I close the door?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
No, it's only been a couple seconds.
One thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
Huh?
He will be told what to do.
Will he?
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Oh?
Here it comes.
The end is never... oh, it just restarts. So it just restarts the game. Okay, cool. Okay, well, let's just walk out, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why does this play? What is this guy on this desk only has a pencil sharpener? That's his computer, the pencil sharpener. Cool. But yeah, no, like I said, I'm graduating and I'm very excited for that. I'm really, really excited and nervous because, graduating from college or what have you, it's something that happens once in a lifetime, and it's so different from high school. And so that'll be fun. Alright, so we gotta go to the meeting room or something. All these doors are locked. Anything on these computers that I need to be... Oh, I turned that off. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh. Awaiting input. I press. Did I do it? Oh. I don't know what that does.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Shut up, narrator. I'm trying to figure this out. Where are all the papers on the floor? Well, that's cool that I did that. I don't know what that does, but it does something. Alright, let's continue.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ah, yes. The famous doors of Stanley Parabole or something. Okay, so let's let's follow what the narrators says. I think he said the door on his left. Okay. Oh, the doors work. Why is the outside literally white?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You had all the space to write everything, and you put this on this side of the board. Come on. I can't jump. Oh, okay. I love that everything you do, or every time you press E, it does a keyboard sound. That's interesting. I think I hear something outside. Oh. Never mind. It's nothing. Let's just go.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Well, you never know. There's probably something in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
No, I think there's a reason. Come on, there has to be a reason. I'm gonna wait.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Well, while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna give you guys a couple of updates.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Shut up. I'm trying to talk to my audience. Anyways, as I was saying, so,
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
I guess.
That didn't even occur to me, because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
I don't know.
I
mean,
would have thought to mention it.
I mean, it's a cool closet. I mean, you look at the patterns on the wall and everything.
Maybe to you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
The broom
I hope
closet
your friends
ending.
find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
We don't need...
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
We don't need to resort to insults there, buddy. What's the problem?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Yeah?
You're dead.
No.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
No, I'm very much alive.
Number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Oh, I can crouch.
All right.
Oh.
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay, well, I think he's done talking now. So I was going to say, yesterday I got back into OCRP, and they have a lot of very new things they've introduced to the community, and I'm starting to get all my stuff together so that hopefully for those people who are interested in GTA content, which I know you're out there. There should be some OCRP content coming very, very soon to the channel. I'm really excited. Yesterday I had a very awkward interaction with the cops. I'll never dress us to Vagos ever again. Actually I will, but yeah, I got involved in an officer down incident because I was sitting at a train track at the train tracks in I think the shooter ran that way or something like that, and they're like, "Oh, we see a gang member car. They're involved." So yeah.
Second
why
player.
is
It's good
my
to have you
game?
on board. I guarantee
Jesus.
you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Aha. But yeah, no. So yeah, OCRP content coming soon. That'll be fun. And yeah, let's go back in.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go. Jeez.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's do what the narrator says so he doesn't cry. Ooh. Executive bathroom. Fancy. Anything I can touch here? I've got the feeling one used for what? Unused for stealing. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, anything on this computer? No? Ooh, what is this? Whoa. I've never seen this before. Well, I mean, obviously, I've never... What is this about? I know I said we were going to follow the narrator, but I didn't know I didn't know what was going on. Or, I kind of want to know what's going on. Rather. Okay. We have waiting music. Now so, wait. So that does... Really, that's all it does? Just has you waiting. So it is an unfunctional elevator, I guess. I mean, there's really nothing else you can do in here. Okay, I guess that's good to know. Alrighty.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
This is a
unraveled,
very nice
Stanley
office.
wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Woo.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Start.
Amazing. he stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Whoa. Scary. Oh, this reminds me of freaking, what is it? That elevator reminds me of Half-Life. That was so
Descending deeper
Half-Life.
into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
Stanley
question
was
would
just
not go unanswered
dumb.
for long.
Okay. Can I press the button? Oh, I can't go back up.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I'm just finding all sorts of things. I didn't think that was gonna work. What happens if I just walk back?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
What happens
I'm
if I just put
bolted to the edge of my seat.
I was gonna say, what happens if I just put the key backwards? I guess nothing. Okay, well, I didn't think that was gonna work. Just go back down the elevator.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Well, here we are again.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Let's try it one more time, see what happens.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I'm really curious. I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens. It's just really interesting.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh. What the heck is this?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Oh my goodness. What in the world is any of this?
All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
Okay.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before,
Okay.
I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Yes. Alright, so let's go back down the elevator again. I know there has to be other
Of
endings.
course. Going back down
But
to
this
the
is
elevator.
just
How
interesting.
did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Mm-hmm. And we're back down here. Hey. One more time. Let's see what happens again. Is the narrator going to say something? Or is he just not going to say anything? If he doesn't say anything, then I'll just continue.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Wait.
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. But we simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh, no.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises, to have to think and to anticipate, and then to marvel at the eventual reveal? This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
Hey,
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Ooh. Check this out.
The room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Oh, this is awesome. Check that out. Oh, this is so cool. Live on stage, Stanley. Let's go up.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Oh, but I want to go down this way. I want to see what's over there. Ooh. What is this? Ooh.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Oh, okay. Let's go up the stairs. This reminds me of Portal now. With all these back rooms and... Whoa. What? What? What just happened? Is that what ending is that? Is that to disobey the boss, the narrator ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, this time let's just do what he says, I guess. Let's see what happens. I really don't remember anything. Like, I don't... Ooh, it's another one of these. There we go. Okay. Yes, I don't remember any of this. So let's see just what happens, I guess.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's go to the left.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright, so let's go. I'm gonna pass the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Gonna go
walked
upstairs.
upstairs to his boss's office.
And we already went in there, but just checking. Making sure also nothing on this input or just computer.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I've never
What could
seen
it
a boss's
mean?
office
Stanley
ever be this
wondered aloud
huge.
to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Oh.
What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay
This is
buried
new
below his
lines.
feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Nice.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, and this time we're gonna go down the elevator and then we're gonna go down the hallway. Alright, no more fooling around. Ah, why is this stuttering? Jesus.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Escape. Well, that's another ending we'll have to figure out then, at another point. Whoa. Darkness. Let there be light, I guess.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Whoa.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Can I open the door again? No. Wow, look at this. What is that? What is that up there? Wow. This is like... Ooh, what's down there? Is there nothing on there? Just imagine having a room like this in real life. Holy crap. That'd be incredible. Wow. I am legitimately mind blown. And then on these? No. Okay. Cameras?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The
I really
lives
don't
of
know
so
why my
many
game
individuals
is
reduced
just
to images on a screen, and
stuttering like
one
that
of
in
them,
some areas
eternally
when loading.
haunted in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I really have. I don't know. Like, I don't know why it stutters. I have a really good computer. Should be able to handle this just fine. Fortune 5, Fortune... Oh, Fortune 7 right there. That's me. It's me right there. Yeah, there it is. Hello, everyone. I am here now. I'm on TV. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Wow.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
Ah,
true.
my eyes are watery.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Sorry, I was checking the time on my recording.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Would he, though? I'm still disabled. Okay. Excuse me. This is so cool. Oh, I'm excited. This game is awesome. Okay. What are these? Facility power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place
and turn
to
it on.
everything it stood for.
Sure, let's turn it on. Let's see what the narrator says. Darkness.
Blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
That's a good
What
question.
other mysteries did this strange building hold?
That's a
But
good
as
way of
sunlight
telling me to
streamed
go
into the
back and do
chamber,
other
he
stuff.
realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
No, I can't go back.
or how to feel.
Wow, look at
Whatever
this.
life he
Pretty.
lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was
Oh,
perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
okay.
Stanley felt the cool
Ooh,
breeze
I'm actually
upon his
outside.
skin,
Ooh,
feeling
that is
of
awesome.
liberation,
Where am
the
I?
immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. Oh, I think I just got an achievement. Okay. So, okay. That's cool. This is a very cool game. I really liked it, but I think I'm out of time. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to tick that notification bell and hit that subscribe and like button. Yeah, that way you don't miss any other videos like this one that I upload. And thank you to Orange Man Front for being a supporter through Patreon. And if you guys want to become a supporter as well, you can find everything down in the description below. And yeah, if you did enjoy, let me know if you want to see some more Stanley Parable in the comments. I'll probably still upload some regardless. But yeah, let me know what you think of the game and stuff. What should I be looking for, but don't spoil anything. And yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I am looking forward to being able to get back into doing some more content more often. And yeah, again, OCRP coming very soon. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, have a good one, and I will see you guys later.